All right, good evening, everyone. This is Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is the 21st of February, and I'm coming to you from sunny Florida. The temperature today got up to about 77, and there was golf during my day. So I'm having a great time. Don't worry, the warm weather will come to you too sometime shortly. All right, so today we're going to work on some Kumite combinations, and then the last half, or about a half an hour, we're going to work on a portion of Hyakuhachiho. Hyaku means 100, and then Hachiho is 8, so 108 directions. It kind of is slightly resembling Super Empai, but it's a little bit different in the way that Shotokan does it. The version that I do is very similar to what Sensei Kanazawa used to do. So hopefully you'll like it. There's a few on the internet that do it. I've also got I think I've got a short blurb on me doing it as well. So go ahead and take a look at there. All right, so let's get started. All right, everybody can see and hear me. All right. All right, feet together and bow. Please get myself to be spotlighted. There we go. All right, bow again. Jumping jacks. Okay, your hands. There you go. By the way. Good. Switch to the left. Heart, bend the waist. Pulse it down. And back up. Push forward. Turn, push the left hip forward. Push the right hip forward. And then back down. Over to the right. And over to the left. And roll it up. And break the legs. All right, knees out of the hitch. Knees up to the side. Knee that. Front. Ankles up. Hitch. Good. Let's help some just easy front snap kicks. Hitch. Knee. Front. Knee. And snap kicks. Knee. Front. Knee. And some back kicks. Knee. Front. Knee. So lifting the left knee, grab it up with your arm, pitch, and other leg, knee, and thumb, and knee, right, pitch, up, here, here, good, on this way. And rotate. And straighten the front leg. Pulse it. And switch. Right. Walk a bit longer. And straighten. Pulse it. And backward. All right, so let's get started with some Kumite combinations. So let me preface this with, this is really for sport Kumite, not necessarily self-defense Kumite. It can work, but most time you're not going to be in a Kumite fighting position in regular self-defense movements, okay? And they're not going to be going along either. Okay, so let's just start with left leg forward, hands up. The one thing just typical for Kumite is you want to stay on the balls of the feet with just a very paper thin pressure, very, very light pressure on the heel, and have like a little bit of a jiggle, 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 like you got a little bit of a shake to it. So a little bit of in your legs. Now watch my gi pant. Okay, so that's the way you want to be ready so that you can pulse right away. Okay, so from here, we're going to take this, we're going to jab down the center, we're going to take and open the back door as we do that. So from here, and come back. Okay, so notice I didn't pull back, okay, but I want to start with this front arm kind of pulled in a little bit. So all I got to do is release it. But so I got pressure backwards here. Okay, Newton's third law is equal and opposite reaction, right? All right, so if I pull it tight, the releasing of the muscle will allow it to go forward a little bit easier. Okay, so ready, pull it in, stay up on the ball of your foot, move when I say go. Try not to pull back and have a little bit of a tell. Knee. Thumb. Go. Good. Switch legs. Same thing. It's knee. Thumb. Knee. One more. Go. Right. All right, switch feet. Okay, so this next one, I want to do two. So I'm going to go in one. This one is going to come, the one in the back is going to come across and short, and I'm going to go again. Do not pull this all the way down your hikite, down your hip. Leave it kind of up. All right. So it's going to be 1, 2. So the second one after you bring this, okay, I'm going to go in deep, bring this one in off to the side, pull it back, and then go in again. All right, ready? Hitch. Knee. All right, so here's the thing about tempo. Think about how fast you can be. Pop, 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 pop. Not pop, pop, pop. All right, so that slower pace will make you move in your brain, will make you move slower. Here we go. Ni. San. Okay, so think of the front hand going on the inside, they're going to block it. So picture me doing, let's see, me doing this. So now the other one comes on the other side of it while you're punching one way or the other. Okay? Ready? So you're going to start on the forward side, then bring it back and punch on the outward side. Ready? Itch. Knee. So as they touch your hand, pull it back out of the way and then go. This one doesn't even have to finish. You're just trying to get them to react to it so you can punch on the other side of it. Sun. E. All right, Tony, you're taking yourself way too off angle. Don't need to be out here. Try and just barely cut the corner, maybe like a 20-degree at the most. E. One more. Go. Switch speed. It's knee. On. E. Go. All right, good. All right, switch legs. Now this time I'm going to jab in similarly. So first one here, and as I bring this leg around, you can see that hip is starting to want to turn with me, right? So I want to throw my ashigiri. So it's going to be 1, 2. All right. Ready? 1, 2. Pitch. Knee. Sun. So this is for the guy that takes you here, and instead of going in and trying to get you with the gyaku, he actually takes a whole step back. That's where that mashigiri would go. So that would be the extension of, I delivered the first one, he escaped. So now I got to shuffle in to get him with a mashigiri. Here we go. Pitch. Knee. Don't forget to get a little bit off angle. Don't get too far. Sun. Chi. Go. Good. Other leg. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Chi. Last one. Go. All right, so let's see you guys do this one. Okay. So left hand forward, left leg forward. All right, so shifting in, shuffle up, mashigiri, chuda. If you like Jodan, you can go Jodan, that's fine. I don't have Jodan in my toolbox anymore. All right, here we go. Pitch. All right, good. So be careful not to lean over too much too when doing this mashigiri. Dip. And when you put that mashigiri down, pull it back and try and retreat from the attack. Okay. Sun. Heat. All right, so Tony, be careful. You're dropping that front arm when you're doing the mashigiri. Keep that up. Sheet. And Andy Lim, I'd like to see you be a little bit more fluid transitioning from the punch to the kick. So the babaram instead of bum, bum, bum. Here we go, a couple more. Pitch. That's better, good. Neat. Son. Nice, Marty. Cheat. Good one, Miho and Dirk. Go. All right, good. Switch legs. Itch. Go ahead and move a little bit more to your left, Gary. There you go. That way you don't have to worry about the corner. Nip. Done. So Gary, as you extend forward, show me the extension of the front leg first. No movement of the back leg. Now don't let the back leg go out yet. So just jab and go long with the front leg. One. Now let the back leg come up and shuffle in behind the front leg. There you go. Now do the mawashi-geri. There you go. Yep. So that kind of progression, but smoothed out. Son. That's it. All right, Andy Lesage, I'm seeing you do this. Pull back and then go. You just got to start connected and then just release it. Sheet. Nope, still doing the wind up, Andy. Yeah, that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right from there. Now tense your lat, tense your shoulder down, and then just release it forward. Just push. No, it still came back. Yeah, that's better. Sheet. That's it. Good. I like that one. Go. All right, good. All right, other leg. All right, we'll do one more. And we'll get started on the stances for Hyakuhachiho. Okay, so the next one, we're going to start with left leg forward. We're going to do a retreat first. Retreat and drop this hand. It's got to drop and come back up, because guess what? There my geri is going to end with another oitsuki, or going to have a 1-2 to it. So you got to get that hand back up in a hurry. I'm going to take this leg back halfway, and I'm going to take this hip, change positions. So I'm going to end up wanting to come here. I couldn't, so I had to come from the other side. Okay, so it's the same move we did. Now we're adding the switch up that gets us some more distance away from that first kick that might come. Okay, so that hand's got to come down, come back up again. Itch. Back. Knee. Come back. Son. So when you come back, watch. Okay, my hip, see the corner of the doorway right here? My center is here. I want to come back and come in toward the center again. Okay. So I'm going to take myself off the line by bringing this foot slightly behind. Itch. Knee. The other hand comes up. On. Feet. Go. All right, let's pick it up. It's hey. Knee hey. Thumb hey. Knee hey. Last one. Go hey. All right, switching legs. Same thing. Again, rotating this hip. Pull this leg back with a hip rotation. And push in. Ready? But don't step all the way back this way too, because then you're shifting in, not going to work. The other thing about this too is that I can punch early before my foot lands. Okay, they're going to likely be close to me. And otherwise, you know, tournament time, I don't want to be up to here unless he's already exhibited the problem that he doesn't have good control. Then I'm okay. I don't have good control either. But if they've got good control, you gotta maintain good control. So punch a little bit earlier because they'll be closer to you. Ready. Itch. Smooth it. So drop and bring it back up. Knee. On. So try to avoid coming up this way. Make it a turn. Knee. And go. All right, let's pick it up a little quicker. Itch. Hey. Knee. Hey. Thump. Hey. Chi. Hey. Last one. Go. Hey. All right, good. Let's see you guys do it. And then we'll move on. Okay, go back to left leg forward. All right, so let's see that hip rotation and the drive for the next Oitsuki. Ready, itch. Nip. Sun. She. Go. All right, switch legs. Other leg, ready. Itch. That's it, Dirk. Looks like you got a little bit of lean forward on the punching side. Okay, so push more with the bottom half instead of trying to hit them with the, yeah, there, that's much better. I like that one. Nip. Sun. All right, Gary, you're not using your hip to pull your leg back at all. Show me the maximum hip without moving your foot. No, without moving your foot. Yeah, you feel that? You feel that tug of your leg? Now move the leg with that hip. There you go. Sun. That's it. Good. Feel that kind of gets you out of the way a lot faster. She. Last one. Go. All right, good. Now be careful, Marty. I noticed you like to fight with your hands open. Be careful doing that Gedan Barai for a Maigiri. Okay, not saying that you and I are going to do any competitions anytime soon, but even if you're out in the street and that, you know, you want to keep that fist closed if somebody's trying to kick at you. Okay, so otherwise you could end up splitting your fingers or whatever. All right. All right, so let's get going on the kata. Any questions about what we worked on already? Okay, good. All right. So this kata uses a lot of sanchin dachis, and we've covered sanchin dachi in the past, but we don't do it enough to make it something that we always are really good at. So what I would say is sanchin starts with the feet straight. The forward foot goes forward about one of your feet, so the heel is about even with the front of the big toe, and then take the heel and tip it out, and then squeeze in and rotate forward. Okay, this involves a good deal of breathing through here too. So when we do this first move, this one's a lot like Tencho, the first move. All right. So same sort of thing, same thing from Sanshin, the kata Sanshin. You've seen the seniors and that just beating on the people, making sure their muscles are all tense and everything. That's part of this breathing in very deeply and pressing out very deeply. Okay, so let's work on just stepping forward. I want you to step forward, turn it out, squeeze in, pull your buttocks underneath and rotate it around like that. And then pull at the very end. So this is more of a pulling type stance. Now the next move, since I'm squeezed in so hard, the next move is I'm going to let my heel up on the front leg, turn it, and I'm going to step in, squeeze in again. Then when I move the next one, the front one moves, So I move in kind of a little bit of an angle or a circular motion, but then I got to get that squeeze going so that the feet rotate. Okay, let's do it again. Back up some. Okay. Let's just do double uchi-uke. Make a good breath out of it too. So you breathe in quickly and then breathe out in a nice slow manner. Ich. And we'll do another one. Ni. Done. Ni. Okay, so this is not a long stance by any means, maybe an inch front to back between the big toe and the heel. Some like to do it even shorter than that and even just kind of even with big toe and the heel. Okay. All right, so another stance in this kata, sanchin, is fudodachi. Okay, so fudodachi has a lot of, it looks a lot like a kibarachi, but on an angle. Okay, and then we do this stance in sochin. Okay, so it's still a forward stance. It's not shikodachi where the toes are both out. Back foot is out, front foot is in and pressed forward and tucked underneath. So then the next move for the next fudodachi, you do not bring your feet together. Here's my center. My knee comes through my center and it looks like I'm almost like that, even though it's a lot more squeeze. I'm giving you kind of a little bit what it looks like. You still want to come through center, but you don't want to go this way and then step out this way, step out this way. It's more straight in and bring it that way. And then leave that back knee and back foot in parallel to each other. Okay, same thing with the front knee, front foot, and pulled up. Okay, so let's step in fudodachi. So front foot in. Okay, so it's a regular front stance. Just turn the heel out. Okay, and it's an outward tension stance. Ready? Ich. Ni. San. Okay, backwards. Ich. Ni. San. All right, any questions on those two stances? There's a couple of times where it's a front stance. I'll let you know where those are. They really are just on the down blocks. So if you look for front stance in the down block, everything else is fudodachi or sanchin-dachi. And I guess we do have a few nekodachis too. So this nekodachi is heel up and about I put it down, it's about even with my front toe. And I put all my weight here. This has very little weight. Okay, so that's called a nekodachi. Okay, so let's start the kata. Okay, bow. Bring our hands up here. Press down. So our feet are a little wider. So when we start in the bow, they're kind of narrow, and they're at maybe a 30 degrees to each other. When we bring our hands up, the feet go a little wider, 45. And then from here, your stance. Okay, so nice and tight. Bring the hands out a little bit and tighten up all the body. Okay, the first move is, and this is a goju kata, so it will be a right leg forward. I'm going to be in your mirror, double uchi-uke in sanchin-dachi. Ich. Pull back to the left, punch hard, and then pull back quick. So it's from here, slow, 1, 2. So the next one, squeeze or release the front leg, squeeze in, leave them here. Pull back, Punch hard and quick hard. Release, step in, pull back slow. Okay, from here we're going to sink down, pull back and sink down a little bit, cross the arms, and go out. Okay, so the next, let's just go from there. So any questions about that part so far? Okay, so it's Sanchin Dachi 3 times. Double Uchiuke. First one is a moving one. All the other 2, they just stay there. Okay. Move out. Yoi. Kumai. Itch. In. San. Itch. In. San. Itch. In. San. Squeeze it in. Put the right in front. Knee all the way up to the side. So this is just forward of my shoulders. Tate shito to the side. Okay, let's see you guys do it. All right, ready? Yoi. Bow first. Yoi. And then kamai. And then go to the next one, Marty. There you go. Itch. Right leg forward, Andy. And it's a little bit too long. Knee. Hold on, no, we didn't punch yet. You gotta pull back slow, then punch and double uchuki again. Go ahead, Marty. Punch and pull back. San. She, pull back. And punch underarm block. Itch. Knee. Hanshi. Go. So just pull in, Tony, and sink back down into your back leg a little bit and then push out. There you go. All right, good. All right, let's go from there. Any questions so far on that part? Tony, you good? All right, good. All right, here we go. Let's go from this. Okay, so the next one is a wauke. So left or right leg is forward. So wauke. So right comes on top, left goes underneath, takes it over. 1. Repeat the other side. 2. Under. 3. Palm is up here. This one goes down to the groin. Okay. So again, go back to here. So we got 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So let's go back to that again one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. So the left is going to go on top. 1. Left is on top when the left is out. 2. Right is on top when the right is out. 3, 4. All right. All right. So the next part, all the turning exercises in this are all the same. So after the first one, it's a mate 1. Okay, then we're going to step. then it's a 90, then a step, then it's a full mate, then a step. Okay, so all these involve 180, 90, 180, 90. Okay, so all those are 180, 90, 180 is the pulling it all together. Okay. All right, so let's start from the beginning. I'm going to put my back to you so you can follow me. Right? You all right? Come on. Itch. Ye. Bunchy. Itch. Ye. Bunchy. Itch. Ye. Bunchy. Go. Rook. No, sorry. Right hand is on top. On the while the left is up. So left hand is down, matches the leg. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go back again to here. So we'll have right leg forward. Okay, so right hand on top goes all the way over and goes to the top. Then we're going to step forward again, left hand goes on top, and it goes back to the top. Underneath, pull and strike. Okay, so the next move is the same thing. We're going to do a mate with it. So cover 1, right hand on top, step through, left hand on top, 3, 4. These are repeating. Now do a 90-degree turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 180. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from here, I'm going to reach out with the right, and I'm going to push tate shuto forward as I press down with my right. So my left is going to press forward, and I'm going to go into nakodachi. Okay, so we're here, right? I'm going to press with the right, pull down, and push with the left. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Any questions? So again, it's 180, 180, 90, 180. All right, let's go again. Let's lower, hands down like in Teki, feet wide. My pitch. Maybe Thompson. Pitch. We punch. Pitch. We punch. Go. All right, ready. Stepping forward. Itch. Knee. Bring the hands on street. 180. Pitch. Knee. On street. Now 90. Itch. Knee. On street. 180. Itch. Knee. On street. Meet with the right and press to the tate shuto with the right. Okay? How we doing? Andy Lim has a question.
Yeah.
Good.
So on all those turns, the hand over the leg from here is always down.
No.
Or
Oh wait,
do I have it
yes,
back?
correct. No,
Yeah.
you have it right. Yes.
Okay,
And the front hand is always on the bottom.
always
Yep.
on the bottom.
Always on the bottom. Yeah,
On all the turns, right?
on all those turns. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else?
Well,
Question,
yeah, I
Gary?
got to go back through. You lost me on all the Waukis going around. I'm confused with what hand goes on top and what goes on the bottom. But
All right. Well, let's do that real quick because that's a very important part of it. Okay. So if I got everybody put your right leg forward. Okay. Left hand low or left hand high, right hand low. Okay. So I'm gonna switch it. Okay, switch it. Switch it. So when you're low, okay, so when you're low, it switches to high, and then that becomes the next high. Switch to high, then that becomes the next high. Yeah. So the high is always on the backside leg, and the low is always on the front side leg in this kata. Okay, does that help, Gary? Ish. You're on mute still. There you
Yeah,
go.
okay, well, we'll see. Well, I'll have to work through it.
Yeah, so we've done this with a couple other katas. So whenever you're changing with Wauke, the hand that's low changes to high, and it becomes now the next high. Change it. Boom. Okay. So the one that was low changes to high, and it becomes the next high. And Miho, did you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. After that, the hand push like a straight forward,
Push like a tate shuto.
and then this hand
And
is
then
like a okay,
Yeah.
open. Both hands is
Open
open.
hand, correct. So both hands are open.
This hikite is like
Yeah.
this.
Like a grab, yeah.
Grab, not middle, but you go side.
Yes, in the side. It's not center, no. Hold on the side.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
Does that help? Tony, you good?
I don't know, I'm confused, but I'm just gonna try to, I mean, that answered my questions, but I'm like in 3D space for some reason. I'm still having trouble with it. So I'm just gonna try to watch and follow.
Shake your head, shake your arms, and we'll get it. Okay, here we go. Well, you boy, be quieter. Come on, itch. Itch. Knee, Santi. Itch. Knee, Santi. Itch. Knee, Santi. Go. All right, so the right hand is going to go across, and it's going to end up to be down. Or I'm sorry, it's going to end up to be up. So the right hand is going to stay high, left hand is going to go low, right hand is going to go around and out. Then I'm going to change them. Left hand is going to be high, right hand is going to be low, underneath, and then up the shoot go low. Mate, hold, one. Again, right hand is high, left hand is low. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 180. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now press with the right, put the shuto out with the left. Okay, so now we're going to turn to the 90. We're going to do that move from Niju Shiho, which is a pull it in, double uke. Okay, right hand is on top, right leg is moving out. Okay. All right, so from here we've got right leg pressing, so we're going to move the right leg over, turn 90 degrees, reach, pull, double punch, release the front leg, down block, reverse punch. Now the next one is amate, double punch again. 1, 2, left leg forward. So in order to get right leg forward, we got to step forward, down block, reverse punch. So now we got right leg. Okay, so that was 180. What's next? 90. Turn to the left. This is Sanchindachi. This is front stance, down block, reverse punch. Now 180. Sanchindachi, double punch. Okay, step forward, front stance, down block, reverse punch. Okay, so let's go do that again. Okay, so let's do that again. So from, let's see, where were we? Oh, crossing and a tate shito and a nekodachi. So turn to your right, leave your right leg forward, pull it around and in, double punch, release the right leg, down block reverse punch. Mate, double punch, step forward, down block reverse punch. To the 90 degrees, double punch, step forward, down block reverse punch. One more, mate, double punch, down block reverse punch. All right. All right, let's do that from the beginning. Any questions on that? So it follows that same general pattern of 180, 90, 180. Okay. All right, here we go. From the beginning. Go right. Come on. Itch. Itch. Knee. On sheet. Itch. Knee. On sheet. Itch. Knee. On sheet. Itch. Knee. On sheet. Go. Okay, 90 degrees. Itch. Down block reverse punch. Release. Mate. Itch. Double punch. Down block reverse punch. Step in. Okay, 90. Itch. Down block reverse punch. Itch. Double punch. Down block reverse punch. Okay. All right, let's see you guys do it, or I can answer another question or so. All right, you guys are
I have one
okay,
question.
Andy. Okay, go ahead, Andy.
So from here,
Yeah,
Danshin pull back and
double punch. Right hand on
Again,
top.
right,
Right hand on
top.
top. Yes, correct.
And
Correct.
the right leg is forward.
Correct. Let
Okay.
me make sure. Let me make sure.
Because all the other times the
Yeah. Right hand on top.
okay,
On the
but
double punch.
and
And
then
all the
all
other
the other-
times, the right hand is
on bottom.
correct, because that's first is it? No, the right hand is high, but it doesn't match the leg. You're right. So the right hand
Okay.
doesn't match the leg. In this this sequence, the right hand matches the leg.
Okay.
Okay?
The right hand matches the leg on the very first one, but doesn't match the leg on the remaining three, right?
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Oh, okay. Maybe I have it backwards.
No, no, no. Okay. So let me get you square here.
Okay.
Come on. All right, so when I say first one, I'm talking about these, right? With the right hand. Okay. So the hand matches the leg. Doesn't matter what it is, low. On these, the double punch, the leg and the hand is high relative to this. Boom, boom. Okay. So the front leg matches the high punch. On these, the front leg and the hand are low. Okay, that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
And they're all that way in that sequence.
Okay.
Okay. All right, good. Anybody else, Gary? Good. I got the ladies out on the patio being noisy. Okay, let's try it. Let me see you guys get going.
Hey, listen, you need to tell the ladies they're messing up my wahuki. I can't figure it out.
I'll let them know after. After I get a cocktail too. Okay, here we go. All right, yoi. My. Itch. All right, this is Sanchin Dachi, Tony. So real short. This ought to be really fun for your hips. Nothing really long, so even shorter than that. There you go. Good, and maybe a little narrower too. Yep, good. Knee, pull back. Sanchi. Itch. Knee. Sanchi. Itch. Knee. Sanchi. Go. So Gary, come up this way and go out this way. There you go. Kind of like Gunsu, right? Right before we do this, right? All right. Itch. Almost, Tony. Go back. Okay, what hand do you want to have high on the next one? Shake it. Yep, that one goes high. This one comes underneath. And then it goes all the way back to high. And then pushes out as you step. There you go. Good. Now you switch them and do the same thing. 2. One more. 3. So now right hand is high, left. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're supposed to have right leg forward, right? And right hand low, left hand high. Oh, hold on. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, big mate, itch. Oh, did you already? Sorry, you didn't do this part. So go ahead and have, yeah, and then push down and in. Okay, big mate, itch. So left hand is high, right hand is low. I'm sorry. Right hand is high, left hand is low. Right hand is high, left hand is low. One more, itch, switch it, step. Now left hand is high, right hand is low. Uchiuki with an open hand, pull back, and Andy, you're going the wrong, Andy Lusage, you're facing the wrong direction. Should be going toward the back of your thing. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, then pull back 3. Good. Now one more to the 90 itch. Knee. San. Uchuke. Shi. Make that a lot lower, Gary. Way low. So we're going for groin, okay? There you go. All right, one more 180 itch. Knee. San. Shi. Now pull back, go, reach out with the right. No, reach out with the right. Remember this and strike with the left. Now strike with the left. There you go, good. Now pull in, double punch, step out with the right, step in, down block, reverse punch. Double punch, Tony, toward the front. Double punch, right hand on top. Yep. And then release down, release, down block, reverse punch. There you go. So we still should be right leg forward. Big mate, double punch, itch. Left on top, down block, stepping forward, reverse punch. 90 degrees, itch. Ni san. One more, big 8-180 hitch. Ni san. All right, Andy Lim, I might owe you an apology here. Been trying to walk it through slowly and sometimes it doesn't work the same way. So from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So the first one, you were correct. The first one matches the leg. Okay. This way. No, on top. First one matches the leg. Okay. And then after that, they're opposite. The other three are opposite. So you had that right. So that was a good observation. I think I was doing it right, but then when I tried to explain it, it didn't quite come out right. So, okay. So yes, you're correct. So the first one, because we're only doing this, move the leg over, the top matches that one, and then we just release it down block. But when you make the turn, right hand is on top all the time. The right hand is on top all the time. The right hand is on top all the time because you got the left leg forward, double punch, right hand on top. You good, Tony? Okay, good. All right, let's go through it one more time. I think that's a good place to stop. And we'll go through it one more time together. And we'll see if we can, I'll leave it on this group view so you can watch yourself another time, see how you did relative to the rest of the group. All right, Bob. Yo, my itch. Right hand on top, knee, left hand on top, reach, straight crunch. Itch, right hand on top, left hand on top, knee. Now to your left, 90 degrees, itch, knee, on chi, itch, knee, on chi. Go reach and push. Big or 90-degree turn, double punch, right hand on top, step out, right leg punch, down left punch. Then 180-degree turn, right hand on top, step through, down block reverse punch. 90 degrees, double punch, right hand on top, step out, down block reverse punch. 180, down block reverse punch. All right. How'd that go? Think you can do it by yourself? All right, one more time. We got 30 seconds. Marty, you're on. You're not on mute. So. All right, let's go. Yo, come on. Itch. Ni sanchi. Itch. Ni sanchi. Itch. Ni sanchi. Go. Hold on, Tony. Did you do this first? There you go. Itch. Right hand on top, knee, left hand on top, san, reach, chi, strike the groin. So reach this way, Gary, and then pull back, strike the groin. Good. Big turn, itch. Knee. Left hand on top, good. San, reach. Chi. Itch. 90. Knee. San, shi, ich, ni, san, shi, go, tate shuto, pull back, nekodachi, ich, double punch, right hand on top, release the front leg, down block, reverse punch. Big turn, right hand on top, ich, knee up, ich, knee up, ich, knee up. All right, good. All right, not bad. Gary, your Wauke is getting better. Still lots of thought involved in it, but it's getting
Well,
better.
I noticed like when I was watching you, like when you were showing it at first, it was bigger, but then when
Yeah.
you did it in the kata, it was much more compact.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
getting confused.
yeah. So the bigness is a good thing to have in the general starting of it, but when you start going a little quicker, this here is quick. This is quick, and you really just don't. It's all kind of done right here. It's not that big. Okay.
All right.
All right, great. All right, here's what I would suggest is play with this about 5 times right before you go to bed. Okay, you can even play this last piece of the kata. I'll send you the video and go through it 5 times right before you go to bed. And then when you get up in the morning, do it 5 times in the morning. Okay, what that does is it conditions your brain. This is something he needs. I'm going to put that in a forward folder. If he comes back again and gets it in the morning, it was important. Okay, so it'll help you remember it. Okay, and then a few times between now and next time you do class, so we can have it in your brain. Okay. All right, great class today. Thanks for coming. I know that one's a little bit of a challenge to get right, but I think you'll enjoy having that in your repertoire. All right.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Sensei.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
Good
welcome.
night.
Thank you,
Bye.
Sensei.
Good night.
We'll see you. Good
Bye.
night.